Super excited to be crafting with you again today. So of course, I've got brand new product and I'm having so much fun playing with the brand new product. It's making me escape from all of the things that I have to get done. You know what it's like leading up to Christmas. You've got all these jobs, you've got a list a mile long, and you get very overwhelmed with everything. So what I do is I step into the craft room and just escape into my crafty world, and it makes me feel better. It doesn't get the jobs done on my list, but it actually makes me feel better. So I've got two big boxes of brand new catalog items from our new mini catalog that's going to go live on January the 4th. So I know it gets a little bit frustrating that we show you these brand new things and you say, I can't get it, but you can get it. You can actually get it in a starter kit. If you wanted to purchase any of the items that I use today, it can be popped into the starter kit. And I am telling you, it is so good to actually purchase a starter kit right now. You get to choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $169. But there is so much going on with Stampin' Up at the moment that it is a super fantastic time to buy. So one of the things that is happening at the moment is we have our last chance products. So of course, what happens is when a brand new catalog comes, another catalog is sadly finishing. So we have some favorites that we may have out of that catalog that's finishing, and they're available while supplies last. So we've got some really awesome deals. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Rebecca, hope you're recovering well from your knee. I hope your knee's going well. Hey, Robin and Laurie, welcome. So I go live here at 9 a.m. every Thursday morning. And it is an awesome, fun, crafty, chatty get together with my crafty friends. So if you're absolutely in love joining me for these crafty sessions, please feel free to share it with your friends. Share the video with your friends, send it to them in Messenger or send it to them over onto their Facebook profile, because it's really fun to get together with heaps of crafty people. So I absolutely love crafting and I love sharing my crafting with others. And I have been told that it's a little bit infectious that I craft and then it makes people want the set that I use. And what can I say? I do my job well, but it is really awesome. I love sharing my crafting and showing people how to make a card step by step. So this morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to do a basic card, so a card that is for beginner level, and then I'm going to step it up, and then I'm going to step it up again. So here in our Stampin' Up world, we call it beginner crafter, casual crafter, and avid crafter. So I'm actually going to show you one card stepped up 3 times to be able to get so much out of this gorgeous stamp set that I've decided to use. Sue says I do my job very well indeed. I try, but you know what? Honestly, it's about sharing my love of crafting. I absolutely love sharing how to make something, my design process, my thought process. I've got a stamp set here today and I've got a few things floating around in my head, but I haven't got anything organized. I'm just like, I craft by the seat of my pants. I just craft on the fly. So what you get is what comes up, what happens in my brain when I decide to craft with a product. So and that's actually how I design. I sit there, I look at the product, I get some ideas floating around in my head, and I just generally play with it. So a lot of people say to me, I've had so many times that people have actually said to me, how do you come up with your designs? And I say to people, get the bundle out, get it on your desk, and just start playing with it. Stamp with it, do all the die cuts, see what the die cuts do, see what the stamps do, and then go from there. So you'll find that, and one of the main things is even just casing from the catalog, even going to our catalog is a project ideas book. So our Stampin' Up catalog shows you beautiful projects that the Stampin' Up team members have actually designed, and it is a great starting point. So if you're ever struggling creatively wise, by all means, start at the catalog, casing something out of the catalog. And I always say, when you got a brand new set, grab the brand new set, case something out of the catalog, and then more ideas will flow. Good morning, Leonie. Hello, welcome. So, hey Sue, how you going? Jeannie, hello, welcome. So I'll just tell you a few things about what's happening with my Stamping Up business to start off with while people are jumping on. So I just wanted to let you know about a couple of things that I have going on at the moment. So of course, Stamps Club is my regular thing that I do every month, and we never miss a month. We always have Stamps Club. Even when it's Christmas, I still do Stamps Club. So, oops, sorry, I'm bumping everything around here. So, Stamps Club is a great way of building craft supplies and actually getting some creativeness happening in your craft room straight away. When you actually get your stamp set and you get your kit, you've got 3 designs that I design for you every month. You make 2 of each. Hi Deirdre, how you going? You've been watching for a while. You just thought you would chat on my chat. Well, welcome Deirdre, and I'm so glad that you've actually said hello. Good morning Glenda, hello. So December Stamps Club is the Nature's Harvest stamp set. Do you want to have a sneak peek of what we're making this month so that you can understand how my Stamps Club works and what type of crafting you get? Now, it's for all levels of crafters because you get a video tutorial showing you step by step how to make the cards. Would you like a sneak peek? Type it into the comments and let me know if you'd like a sneak peek, because I can go and grab them. They're on my kitchen bench at the moment. I designed them all yesterday and I'm super excited. Today I'm going to be doing kits, cutting kits. So last chance product sale is on at the moment. There's lots of things that have already gone and have left us for good, but there's still a lot of things over there that you can purchase, and they've been massively reduced, and any of these last chance products can be put into a starter kit. So if you want even more value for your money, you can pop it into a starter kit. You choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $169. So you're allowed to put the last chance products. Now today only, if you just decided that you just wanted to place an order and that's all you wanted to do and you didn't want to join, then that's totally okay. I'm a no pressure person. I want to service you in any way possible that helps you with your crafting. So if it's just that you want to be a customer, we have free shipping on all orders over $65 today. So if you're thinking about purchasing and you've got a small order that you wanted to place that's over $65, you will get free shipping. So that's a definite saving of $6.95 or more on an order. So if you've got a larger order, it's a massive saving to order on free shipping. Now my shopping link is in the show more box down below if you wanted to shop at any time during today to make use of that free shipping. And I just have to tell you, a starter kit is free shipping too. So so no matter whether you purchase a starter kit or whether you do the free shipping, if your order is going to be over $169, please I urge you to purchase a starter kit to get even more value for your money. So Rose Ward and myself, so you may know Rose, she is Stamper's Delight. She's a Stampin' Up demo from New York. Her and I are doing a craft party. So if any of you attended our Christmas in July craft party, which was super, super fun, we had an awesome time. This craft party is going to run on a same schedule exactly like that. Rose is going to do 3 videos and I'm going to do 3 videos. They will be live videos. You don't have to attend live if you don't want to. You will be a part of a Facebook group, so you will be able to go back and watch those videos at any time. And I'm thinking that we may upload our videos to YouTube and send you the unlisted link, so you will always have the videos. So that is one thing that is great, because then when the January catalog goes live, you will be really wanting to go back and revisit some of those videos and some of the crafting. So our job for you on January 21st is to try and craft with as many products out of that January catalog, January to April catalog, as we can. So so it is $55 for you in Australia. It is also $38 in the US. Now, if you're going to register from the US, you register through Rose. If you're going to register in Australia, you register through me. If you live outside of the United States and Australia, you can actually purchase the online content. And when you actually go to register with me, you will see the option to be able to get the online only. But that is only available to people that are outside of Australia and the US, because it will have no product. It will just be the online content itself. And last, and I do have a new card class coming up. I haven't got the details up on my website just yet, but my January coffee and card class, which has been really, really awesome, which is here in Beaudesert in Queensland, it's an in-person class, is going to be the desert details. I am loving this stamp set, and I am telling you, this class is absolutely gorgeous. So you will actually get to make 5 cards in this class. 2 of them are fun folds. The other 3 are just ramped up quite a lot of layers and things, and it's a beautiful class. I'm telling you, I designed them yesterday and I'm absolutely in love with this set. So January coffee and card class, you can do it $40 in person, or it's $50 online and online. So please make sure you're on my email list to be able to get the registration link when I get it organized. This one here is my 2-day summer craft retreat, and my craft retreats are 2 days. They're in person, or you can actually get it delivered in a box for anyone that lives in Australia. I send them Australia wide, so it doesn't matter where you live. You get a PDF tutorial of everything, of the 8 projects that we make. You also get a stamp set, you get a die set, you get designer series paper, ribbon, embellishments, cardstock, everything that you need other than the ink pads, and the adhesives and your tools. So you are able to create the 8 projects that I design, no matter what, when you purchase my retreat in a box, and that payments are due in full for my retreat in a box by the end of January. So if you are interested, please feel free. There's a link in the show more box down below and you'll be able to register for that. Okay, let's get to crafting, because that's what we want to do. And I was going to show you a sneak peek of my Stamps Club. Do you want to see a sneak peek? I can't see anyone saying that they want to see a sneak peek of my Stamps Club cards. Hi Glenda, how you going? Welcome. So Sentimental Park is the stamp set and the die set that I'm going to use this morning. So we're going to do a fairly easy card to start off with, and then Laurie's saying yes please, and then we're going to do some stepped up versions. So okay, I'm going to bring some cards in and we'll give you a quick sneak peek of things that I have designed for these classes. So if you're not a part of my classes, I'm telling you, you'll see these and you'll think, why am I not? So I had a bit of a play around with a little bit of a technique. So let's get this out of the way. I had a bit of a play around with a technique with my Stamps Club this month, and it's super fun. And I'm only going to show you a quick version, a quick showing of these cards, because I don't normally show my cards online. Okay, so this is one. It's got gorgeous background. It's got some beautiful embossing and things, and absolutely stunning. So that's one card. You will make 2 of it. Here's another card. So can you see the splotching in the background and the sponging? It is super fun. And can you see the shimmer and shine? There is a wink of Stella all over them. And then that one there. So they are the 3 cards that I have designed for Stamps Club. Okay. Now, you may want to see maybe some of the coffee and card class cards. Okay. Here's a quick one. This one's one. It's so cute. This one is another one. That's just the basic card. And this one's another one, basic card. And we have a fun fold card. So this one is like this, opens up and opens up that way. So a great fun fold card. And another fun fold card. This one is an easel card. So you can see there, an easel card. So they are the cards that we will be making in coffee and card class in January. So if you haven't decided to do coffee and card class, I'm telling you, and you get that online. So you get a PDF tutorial online, and you'll get all of the supplies to be able to make it. So with my coffee and card class, you get a 1/4 pack of paper, you'll get a 6x6 piece of the beautiful foils that go with that suite, you'll get a 1/2 roll of ribbon, and you'll get a full pack of the gold embellishments. So you get product for that, and then you also get to make the cards as well. All right, let's get on to making this card. So the first card I'm going to do is I'm going to do a basic card. So a basic card for a beginner level. So I'm just going to take a white card base, and that white card base I'm going to fold in half and like that. And I'm going to grab my bone folder to crease it. Now, if you're brand new to crafting, I cut my card bases the same way all the time. Now, I just want to do this, and I know that there's a lot of you that will say, I know how to do all that, but I just want to show the beginners how to actually cut the card base. So, as a beginner, you want to use the best out of your cardstock. So, when you've got a full sheet of A4 cardstock, so our A4 cardstock is 8 1/4 inches this way, and it's 11 3/4 inches this way. So to get 2 card bases out of one of these, you're going to cut your 5 3/4 inch this way. Okay, so out of 11 3/4, we can get 5 3/4 inches there and 5 3/4 inches there. So we're going to be able to cut it. Now, some people cut it exactly in half. I don't. And yes, I do use thick white cardstock, Deirdre, definitely for card bases. So with Stampin' Up, we actually have thick cardstock. So this one here, you'll see here it says thick basic white cardstock. So I actually use thick for the base, but I also use our normal basic white when I'm doing any layers. I use the normal because it's a lot thinner and we get a lot more sheets, okay? But I definitely use thick, and we have thick in the basic white, and we also have thick in the very vanilla. Now, our black is already thick, and all of our cardstock is already thick. So you can actually use our cardstock for any of our colored cardstock for any of your card bases. So what I do is I do 5 3/4 that way, 5 3/4 that way, and then I turn it, I rotate it. So I rotate it this way, and because we've got 8 1/4 here, I actually take 1/4 inch off and I make it 8 inches. That way then we end up with a card front size of 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. And I work in inches, and it's just how I work. I work in inches, and I've always worked in inches when it comes to crafting. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do today, I've got a nice color combination here. I have got Balmy Blue, Daffodil Delight, Melon Mambo, Parakeet Party, Orchid Oasis, and Highland Heather. Now, I've got all of these gorgeous colors to make some cute rainbows. So what I wanted to do is just with the little stamp. So we've got a flower stamp here that we can do a solid stamp, and then we can do a detailed stamp. So what I'm actually going to do is, and it's going to take me a little bit of time, but if I'm a beginner stamper, I'm going to take my time to do it. So I'm going to stamp in the middle first. So we have a detailed stamp first. So I'm actually going to use, actually, I'm not going to use Orchid Oasis. I'm going to use Highland Heather. Okay. So I'm going to stamp the detailed flower in Highland Heather just in the middle like that. Okay. Now we have the, and I'm just going to take a scrap piece of paper that I have here. We have the solid stamp now. Now with this, I've noticed that on this stamp, there is a little bit, which it's that bit there. I think that, yep. See, there's a little bit here, like a little tiny, it indents on that petal. So what you've got to do is just line up that petal that has, and I'm going to stamp off and just stamp in the middle like that and line it up. So you can see, and it doesn't matter if we don't line it up totally, it's totally okay. So now I'm going to have to clean off in between these so that I get a really nice look. So I'm just going to clean off that stamp and clean up. So I'm just going to leave my Stampin' Scrub open beside me here. All right, so let's take the yellow, I think. So Daffodil Delight. I'm going to end up with ink everywhere here. I can just see it. Okay, so let's ink up our Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to stamp Daffodil Delight right beside that one. And then I'm going to take the solid one, and once again, lining up that little peaky bit and we can line that up. And I can't get right over it because my head's going to be in the camera. So we've got that little flower there. So I'm going to clean that off again and again. Okay, so let's take our blue. I think we will do balmy blue, and I'm going to ink up my balmy blue flower, one there, the solid one again, looking for that little tiny peaky bit, which is right there, and lining up over the top there. Okay, the next one we're going to do is our melon mambo. I'm running out of room. Okay, so we're going to do our melon mambo over this side. Ink up that one, find that little spot again, which it's that one there, line him up over the top. And the beauty of photopolymer is you can see through, so you can see where you're stamping, which is really, really awesome. All right, so the last one we're going to do is our parakeet party. All right, let's pop that one there. All right, let's do a parakeet party over this way. So just like that. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not quite even here, but you know, it's okay. And that parakeet party gave me a really weird, funky looking look for the color, but it's okay. It's because I had pink on there before. But it's okay. It will be totally fine. All right, so we have that, which is super, super cute. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the sentiments out of here. And I think I'm just going to do thanks because I always need thank you cards, which is really, really good. So I'm just going to grab the thanks stamp and we'll pop it on a block. Okay. And I think I'm going to use my Orchid Oasis down the bottom here. And I'm just going to say thanks. Okay. So, I mean, super, super cute card. So I'm going to open up in here and I might just do, seeing I've got the parakeet party happening. We'll stamp off. We will line up that little piece again, which is there. Cute as a button. So as you can see, sometimes it's very hard for us to step back, but stamp, inks, and paper. So, oh, hey, Rose. So as you can see, really, really simple card. So now let's step it up a little bit. All right. So we're going to grab this once again. And this time we're actually going to do a layer. So I've got a white card base. I need to grab some basic white for my layer on top. Whoops. I've got so many things happening here. I've got flowers all over the ground here because the dies in this are beautiful, but I had flowers sitting on my bench here and I've just knocked them off onto the floor. So I have a floral garden sitting on my floor at the moment. Okay. All right. So let's grab a layer here. I need to close these ink pads or I'm going to get everything everywhere. All right. So I'm going to do a colored layer, but I'm also going to do another white layer. So we need two of those because we're going to need a few. That and that. All right. Now, I have used this, and I'm just thinking that it will actually, I've used it to cut some flowers out, okay? But I'm going to use it as one of my layers in behind. I've got quite a few different colors there, so we'll work out what layer we're actually going to use. So I've got a card base once again in my thick basic white. Okay, so this time what we're going to do is we're going to step this up a little bit more. So when it comes to a casual crafter, we may have more things in our in our craft supplies. So it means maybe we have some more colored cardstock and things, and maybe we could fussy cut something out. Okay, so maybe we're still not at the die section where we're just still stamping with cardstock, but we may have some ribbon, we may have some embellishments. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to stamp again, and I want to use that flower again, so I'm going to clean it off. Okay. So we're going to go through a similar process again. So I'm going to I'll use the yellow, might use the yellow and the green first so that we don't get some khaki looking colors. And I might actually just stamp off first so we get that cleaned up, ready to go. Okay, that one. So sometimes we get a bit of a build up, especially when we use strong colors, we get a bit of a build up on our stamps. So it's okay to be able to take them. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the yellow again. Hey, Julie, how are you going? So once again, lining up that little cutout piece on that petal, which is that one there. Okay, so we might, even without cleaning, we can go to the green. Go green, because it's totally okay. Find that little cutout piece again. There. Okay, let's clean now. Hey, Jill, how you going? Welcome. Oh, Bree's on here too. I didn't say. Oh, there you are, Bree. Hello. Welcome. All right. So I'm going to go into the blue now. Let's do a blue one. And we will stamp off. I forgot to stamp off. That's what I did with that. Let's find that little peaky bit again. Where is it? Over there. And it is here on my stamp. Okay, so it's over there. Okay, so we're going to line that up there. Okay, let's get into the pink now. Clean that. Okay, we'll pop a pink one there. Find that little piece. There it is. There for pink. And we'll clean off and do our Highland Heather. That one. Okay. Highland Heather and that one. I'm going to add an Orchid Oasis one onto the end here because I've got a bit of a gap this time. So I'm going to add an Orchid Oasis one onto the end. Just because we can. Stamp off and find that piece. There it is there. Okay, so we've got some really cute flowers there. Now, what I'm actually going to do is just take a scrap piece of paper and I'm going to stamp maybe an Orchid Oasis one. So we'll go, whoop, and that's the only ink pad I closed up. So let's do an Orchid Oasis. Right there. And I might do a Melon Mambo, I think. That one. Line up that piece there. Oh, and I didn't stamp it real well, but that's okay. There we go. All right, so now what we're going to do is, to step this up, we're just going to take our scissors and we're just going to trim a little bit and do some fussy cutting, because probably if we're a casual crafter, we may have bought the stamp set and we may have some ribbon and things, but we may not necessarily have, I'm just getting these inks out of the way so I don't end up with them everywhere. All right, so I'm just going to, with my scissors, we're going to fussy cut. And yes, I know that we have dies that will cut this out, but just imagine we didn't get the dies. Now, these flowers are pretty easy to fussy cut, so we're going to remember that we're moving our cardstock, not moving our scissors. And we're just going to fussy cut around these cute little flowers. Okay, so there's one. And I know there's a lot of you out there that don't like fussy cutting, but sometimes we have no choice. Sometimes we have stamps that don't have dies that match. Sometimes we didn't buy the dies and we still want to be able to add a bit of dimension to our card, but we maybe didn't have the funds to be able to purchase the whole bundle. So I've cut 2 cute little flowers out. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pop a layer in behind here. So that's just going to change the look of it. So here we've just got the plain white version. We're going to do this, and that's going to add a nice pop of color in behind. So we're just going to add a little bit of liquid glue on behind there. Okay, so we've got that pop of color happening, and as a casual crafter, we've gone ahead and purchased some dimensionals. So I'm actually going to add a little bit of ribbon. So of course my favorite ribbon when it comes to anything that is floral and bright in color is my polished pink open weave ribbon. So I'm just going to add a little bit of polished pink open weave ribbon on here. Now I use Seal Plus. Now if you are just a casual crafter and you don't own Seal Plus, you can totally sticky tape it. Use just sticky tape. I'm not sure what people overseas call it. Some people call it, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to call it sticky tape. So the clear tape, sticky tape that you can use. You could do that. I just use Seal Plus because it's easy. So I've got that happening straight away. The ribbon just gives it a little bit more. You know me with ribbon. Hey, Susan, how you going? Freezing wet Melbourne. Well, it's definitely not freezing and wet up here in Queensland. I can tell you that. Okay, so we're going to add some dimensionals onto the back. Now, when we are cutting our layers, we also get some offcut strips. So I always save my offcut strips because I think they're fantastic for when you want to stamp a sentiment and pop it onto a card. Now we're going to take the backings off those. Okay. So we're going to add that to our card base. So straight away, it's looking really bright, and it's really nice that we're going to pop it up because it adds a little bit of dimension onto our card. Now we still have these flowers, but we may have a trimmed off piece of cardstock that we've cut off when we're doing our layers. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stamp a sentiment on there. I'm going to stamp thinking of you. Will we stamp thinking of you? Yeah, we're going to stamp thinking of you. Okay, so if I can find it. Thinking of, very hard when you're looking at these stamps to try and work out which ones are which. Thinking of, and we'll get the U in a different color. So we're going to do thinking of. And I might do that in my Melon Mambo. So we'll do thinking of. And we will also stamp the word you. I'm thinking in our Orchid Oasis. So we'll grab that word you. And a block. And we will stamp that. Ugh, I need it. Actually, I could just fit it in there. Let's just fit it in. Thinking of you. Okay, we could just fit it on that scrap bit of paper. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that straight because I've cut that really, really crooked. So I'm just going to trim that down to make sure I've got it nice and straight. There. I'm going to trim it down this way as well so it's not so thick. And maybe a slither off that way. Hopefully I'm not going to wreck it. Slither that way. Look at that. Okay, so we have thinking of you, and then we've got our two little flowers. So what we can do is I'm going to pop that up there. I'm then going to pop a flower there and a flower down here, which looks really cute. All right, so we're going to add some dimensionals on the back of that. Susan's saying so pretty. Thanks, Susan. What have we got? It's I just seen beautiful and sunny where you are, Julie. Hey Anne, how you going? Yeah, the colors are nice and bright, aren't they? I just, I was just in that mood. I wanted to brighten myself up and make a bright, cheery card. Pop it up top. I'm actually going to put it down the bottom because I want to keep everything actually down here. Because I then want to build with these around that sentiment. So we're still keeping the flowers. I'm going to pop that one there. And this one, I don't know. Do I want to go down there? I could just about go down there. Or do I want to, I think I might just go there. Thinking of you. And of course, we're going to have to tie a bow and pop a bow on it because we can't have a card without a bow. Can't put ribbon on and not have a bow. So we're going to tie a bow. Because remember, if we're a casual crafter, we like to have all these pretty things. We like to collect all these pretty things. Sometimes we like to collect and sometimes we don't use them. So I'm here challenging you that if you are a casual crafter that loves collecting craft things, but they tend to spend a lot of the time on the shelf and you don't use them, get them out. All right, so I'm gonna do that just there. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of Seal Plus. If you're a casual crafter, you might just have some regular liquid glue like that. And then of course we may have some basic rhinestones that we could just bling it up a little bit. So we could pop one there, one maybe down there, maybe one little one up through there, and maybe a couple of little ones just on our cute little flowers that we've popped up. Okay, so, and once again, we will just stamp a flower on the inside. I'm going to use the Melon Mambo, I think. We'll stamp a cute little flower on the inside. There. And I'll stamp off on my scrap over here. Okay, finding that little peaky piece again, which is, where is it on here? Ah, is that it? There it is. All right. Over there like that. And there you have it. What a super cute little card. Is there something that we can put inside? What have we got inside? Thinking of you. Thinking of you. I'm going to just put, you are amazing. You are amazing. All right, so let's just pop that in here. The bow made it help make it go, wow. I know. I mean, I'm a bow fan. Oh no, Julie, that's no good. Actually, I did see that. I'm going to put, you are amazing. There you go. Look at that. What a super cute card. So as you can see, just by adding a layer, so far we've done the beginner crafter. Then we've added a layer, we've popped it up with some dimensionals, and it just takes it to another level. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go from the casual crafter to the Avid crafter. And you know, the Avid crafter is the one that's got it all. We've got the bundle, we've got everything. All right, so I'm going to grab a white card base once again. We've got a white card base. All right, let's pop those two aside. Okay, so we've got a white card base. Now, I've gone ahead and cut out a lot of things from this bundle. Are you ready for it? Look at all this. I've cut out so many things, but if we're an avid crafter, we're going to throw it all on this card. We're going to try and do everything we possibly can on this card. Okay, so of course we're going to have a colored layer, and we might even, on this one, we might even do, what colored layer will we do? We might even do our Orchid Oasis as our colored layer. And where did I put my other, there's my other white layer, I think. Let's see if that's the white layer. That's it, correct. All right. Can you ask what set it is, Sue? Of course you can. It is called Sentimental Park. So it's out of the brand new catalog, and it is absolutely gorgeous. All right, I think it's on around page 30 something, 33 maybe. At a guess that is. All right, so we've got some more things here. We've got these gorgeous, beautiful dies. So I can use maybe one of them. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I'm just throwing it out there. I've got some other, I don't need those. But I've got all of these gorgeous flowers, which I think are super, super cute. And I thought I would do a little bit more stamping. I thought I might pop this in here, do a little bit of stamping around, because we've got this other flower that is the same as these ones, sorry, the ones that we've been stamping, but it's a bunch of flowers. So I thought I might do a cute bunch of flowers happening up here and maybe down the bottom, and then throw some flowers around. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Orchid Oasis and our Highland Heather with these stamps. So I'm just going to stamp the outline in Orchid Oasis. And then I'm going to stamp the inside part in our Highland Heather. So you can mix and match your colors with these stamps, which is really, really nice. So just let me get over the top of that and line that baby up. There we go. So we've got some gorgeous flowers there. So I'm going to do some down the bottom here. So I'm going to rotate that a little bit and do some down the bottom. And hopefully my label's going to sit on that nicely. Yep, and we're going to see some of those flowers popping out. So that was the plan. So Highland Heather, and we're going to rotate that one as well. Try and get over the top so I can see where I'm stamping. And line it up. How pretty are they? Cute as. All right, now we actually have some leaves here, and I think I'm going to pop some leaves in the parakeet party, but I'm going to stamp off. I think I want them half strength, I think, because I don't want them too powerful. But let's grab my scrap bit of paper. Yeah, I think I want them half strength so that they don't overpower this too much. So I'm going to ink them up, stamp, and then I think I'm going to throw them just in there. Ink up, stamp off, and maybe throw some up there. Same thing for this bottom bit down here. We're going to ink up. Did I ink up? Did I stamp off? Maybe I did. Yeah. Stamping in through here. And maybe another lot. Okay, so we've got some cute little leaves happening there. Now, I have this, no, I went that way. Okay, so I have this sentiment strip here, sentiment label here. Now, this is super cute. Can you see this? It actually pops up like to give you a bit of a 3D version of your flowers. So I think that is really, really cute how it does that. You can sort of scrunch your flowers up a little bit and get like a real nice 3D look to them. And of course, punch our pieces out, which would be handy. Okay, so we have some cute little flower embellishments here that I have cut. Now these can actually layer over the top of these flowers. Can you see this? They can actually layer over the top of some of those flowers. And there. I don't know whether I cut enough of them though. Like that. We've got one over here that we could possibly put over here. Like that. Are you seeing this? You love that you played with those dies and never thought to pop them up. Yep. Do I have another little one? I don't think I do, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to stamp something on here. We could do Thinking of You again. Let's Celebrate You. What about we do that? Let's Celebrate You. Where's that? Let's Celebrate. That one. So we might do Let's Celebrate in, I think, in Melon Mambo. Okay. Let's Celebrate. And where is the word you there? We might do you in Well, in Orchid Oasis, oh, there it is. I was going to say if I could find it. There it is. All right, let's put the word you on here. Let's celebrate you. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these gorgeous flowers and we're going to embellish. We're going to have a lovely time. So first of all, I'm going to line up this layer on my Orchid Oasis. Sue says she spent her quota for this month. Yeah. Well, you can always spend again next month and start the new quarter. So we're coming to the end of our quarter now. We're Stampin' Up. So we have our quarterly amounts that we have to spend and to stay current because we're coming to the end of the quarter. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Now, I'm going to see if I have some ribbon that I could use with that one. I thought I might have had some Highland Heather ribbon, but I don't. Sometimes you can't see for looking. I don't have Highland Heather ribbon. Can you believe that? Can you really believe that? Anyway, we might do the soft succulent one. That might look quite pretty on there. Soft succulent. Okay, so I'm going to do that through the middle. So I'm just going to grab some Seal Plus, add some Seal Plus on both ends. We can wrap that ribbon around because I want it to be in the center. Okay. There. I probably could. Do I want to use that or do I want to use, because I'm going to pop this all up here. Do I want to use the soft succulent ribbon or do you think I should just go back to the polished pink? Because I am going to put some of these gorgeous flowers all around. What do you think? Should I go back to polished pink? Let me see what polished pink looks like in there. Polished pink or soft succulent? Type it into the comments. Bree saying polished pink. Sue's saying, oh my God, stop it. You're going to cost me a fortune. I'm sorry. So have we got any more votes on what color? Polished pink says Anne. So Bree and Anne both agree. Let me move this out of the way. Polished pink says Glenda. Okay. I know. I mean, if I had, honestly, if I had Highland Heather or something in a ribbon like that, I would have used it. But of course I don't. Oh, now I've got 2 for soft succulent, but I had 3 for polished pink, 4 for polished pink. Polished pink 1. Hey, Colleen, how you going? Polished pink's 1. Sorry. Sorry, Virginia and Linda. Susan's voted for polished pink too. Sorry. Polished pink it is. All right. So we've got some polished pink happening through there. I'm actually going to pop that up onto my card base because it's got stickiness on the back and I don't want that all over my desk. So I'm just going to pop that up onto the card base. So remembering this is more for the avid crafter. So this is more for the crafter that wants that buys it all and uses it all. So so definitely buying the bundle, getting the dies and having ribbons and embellishments and having a die cutting machine to be able to make the best of these beautiful dies that go with it. All right, so let's grab our card base. Oh, and try not to get our sentiment layer stuck to it. So we'll grab the card base and we'll pop that on there. Then, of course, this one, I'm going to pop it up as well. So we will pop some dimensionals on the back there. And that's probably dimensional. Ah, it's dimensional overload, but I feel like I need one there and one there. Sorry. Dimensional overload on that sentiment label, that's for sure. So we've got our handy dandy take your pick tool to remove our backings, because it's the Swiss Army knife. Now, if you haven't got one of these, you need to add it to your next order. I am telling you, I could not survive without my take your pick tool. All right, so we've got that happening. Now, we've got some gorgeous flowers that we've cut out here. So we're going to throw it all on here. So these ones are really, really super cute, but I'm just going to scrunch them up so that they look, Linda's an avid crafter. Yeah. I'm going to scrunch them all up so that they look like they're popping off the page. So we're going to throw some gorgeous flowers around onto this card. So we've got pink, we've got our parakeet party, but just scrunching them up in my hand so that we're going to get some really gorgeous, we need blue. Anne saying that she's trying hard not to buy this sweet, but I'm making it very difficult. I'm so sorry, Anne. It's pretty, it really is. And when you see this one, like how this one's going to end up, you're going to go, yeah, I want that. So I am sorry that I do that. Okay, let's grab some glue dots and we'll start popping these babies onto some glue dots. Okay. So I'm going to pick it up with my take your pick tool, stick it in a glue dot. Pick it up with the take pick tool, stick it in a glue dot. See, who would not live? I mean, who could live without one of these tools? I'm just saying. Oops. And we've got it stuck there. Okay. So we've got some, and that one came off too. So I'm just going to keep rolling out my roll of glue dots and popping these onto there. I'm also going to grab some of these little ones and pop them into some glue dots, because that's going to be the easy way for us to be able to pop it onto our card. And I'm going to, this one, there we go, there, this one here. Okay, so let's start popping some of these on. Did I get all the little ones off that? I must have. Okay, so I'm going to this little one here, with the glue dot. I'm going to then pop onto, I think I'll pop him on there, like that. This little baby here. Okay, let's get these ones off. So we're going to add some flowers all around the place. Because we can. Okay, let's grab some more of, I've got some of these. And this one here, I'm getting glue dots on my fingernails. And see, we can layer them up onto our flowers as well. So let's grab some more. And so you can use these cute flowers as embellishments. Okay, we don't have any of our mauve ones, so we need to do that. Sorry, our Highland Heather ones. Sue saying to Susan, I have so much, but I want the lot. Don't we all? Don't we all? I can tell you, ladies, my wish list never ends. It's always there. Okay, so let's take some of these cute little ones just to pop around. Blue. What color don't I have? Pink. I don't have purple. Yeah. Whoop. Okay, so you can pop these. Oh, my glue dots are really really hanging on today. One just there. And of course, we've got one left, I think, on here. Yeah. And I think that can go there. Okay. So as you can see, it's looking quite pretty. Now, of course, what's going to finish this off is our basic rhinestones. So we're going to be able to pop some medium ones in the middle there. This is just going to take it to a whole new level once you pop these around. And remember, we are talking Avid crafting here. We'll pop some in the middle there. Bigger flower there. Medium. Little. You can tell me to stop whenever you like. Okay, all right. Now, of course, and we're going to take it to a whole better level. Because we've got to have some wink. Surely we have to have some wink of Stella. Okay, so we're going to spritz with a bit of wink of Stella. I'm also going to spritz with some of our Starry Sky. Isn't that just stunning? All right, so now we have to do a layer for the inside. We've got to keep this card going. All right, so let's do a layer for the inside. I will do that there and that, and I'll use one of these other layers that I've got because I've got them here. Why not? Cool. Sorry, I'm still trying to cut my layer here. There. Okay, I've got a blue piece that I could probably pop inside. So we're definitely doing the Avid here. All right, so I'm going to stamp, I think, some of these flowers again. You love the bling. I know it's gone pretty over the top, hasn't it? You were all supposed to tell me, stop, you've done enough, stop. But anyway, all right, so I'm going to do one there, and I'm going to do the Highland Heather with that one again. Find that little bit, there it is there, and find a little bit on here, it's there. So I'm just going to turn the paper around so I can get it right. Nearly lined up, okay. Melon Mambo, I might do one of those. Clean that off. So there's heaps and heaps of dies in this set, so I think you can go crazy with all the flowers and the labels and things. I think you will absolutely love it. Okay, so let's do one there, and I might do another one just here. And we'll do the pink, stamp off. Wow, I'm going to get ink here somewhere. Okay, that one there. And where is it there? So it's there. Okay, ink up, stamp off. And where is it there? There it is there. Okay, like that. And then of course the cute little leaves. We'll pop some leaves in with some Parakeet Party. I need to close the ink pads. I've got a white shirt on today too. We are lucky though that our ink pads are water-based. So ink comes out. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to stamp them off because I did them stamped off before. Okay, stamped off. I might pop a couple in there. Stamped off. Pop a couple coming up through there. Stamped off and a couple through there. Okay. And then I think I'm also going to add some cute little flowers to the inside as well, because I have so many. The silver rhinestones always set anything off. I know, Linda, I agree. It's my go-to when you don't know what embellishment to use. Rhinestones come in handy. Rhinestones are gorgeous when it comes to that. Now, I could actually even use one of these inside here. So I could do that, or I could do that. Oh, that one looks cute. And what have we got here? Let's celebrate you. What else is in this stamp set? We could say dear friend. Yeah, let's say dear friend. So let's grab that, and we'll pop dear friend on that layer. Now I did have another this bit here. So we have got another bit, and this is another one of the dies out of the set, which is super awesome. That I could sorry, I'm just trying to trim a little bit there. See, I could pop that in behind there and put it in there because that looks really cute too. So this is another die. So we've got some great sentiment labels in here, or we could just do that and pop some flowers on. What do you think? Or we could do, I thought I was going to be very clever then. I thought I was going to be able to turn it around and it was going to fit the other way, but it doesn't. I thought I was going to be super clever, but anyway. Although, oh God, I feel like I want to be able to. No, anyway. I think we'll just do this. We'll do the dear friend and we'll just do that. Did I get dear friend out? I did. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I'm getting a bit out of control here this morning. Okay, so let's pop dear friend on our stamp. That's not going to fit on that stamp properly, so let's pop it onto this one. Okay. Dear friend, and I think I'll do it in Orchid Oasis. Whoa. Here. Just like that. Dear friend, and we'll pop that in there. And then we'll add a couple of little flowers around it as well. Okay, so just there like that. We'll grab a couple of flowers onto our glue dots, which are here. That pink, yellow, green, and okay. So let's just pop some of these around there, here. Ooh. And then, of course, some more rhinestones in those. And I think that just really definitely takes this card to an Avid level crafting. What do you think? Oop, in there. Go in there. Mustn't have one on it. Let's try again. In there. Another little one there. There we go. And of course, a little bit of spritzing on the inside. And some spritzing with my wink of Stella. There you go. Total Avid card. So let's bring those back in. So we have our beginner, our casual, and our Avid. Which one's your favorite? Type in and let me know. 1, 2, or 3. Which one is your favorite? So you can see you can take your crafting to a whole new level by just stepping up, adding some layers, adding some ribbon, adding some dimension. So dimension is one thing that will actually, to tell you the truth, we need to add a ribbon on there because we can't have an Avid card without a bow. 2 and 3, Kayla, all of them. Hey Kayla, how you going? Didn't know you were on, lovey. Yeah, so you can see by just stepping things up, adding a few extra bits and pieces, and you will find that as you go with your crafting, you will gradually start to collect quite a lot of these things. So I'm just going to pop a bow right there like that. And that definitely takes the Avid one that one step higher. What do you think? Jenna says all of them. I know. Would you, I mean, we would all be happy to get some of this happy mail, wouldn't we? Okay, so as I said, once again, any of these items are going to be available. So it's the Sentimental Park. So if you came in late, it's the Sentimental Park bundle that I've actually used today. This is brand new in our January to April mini catalog. Any of the items that I've used today can be purchased in a starter kit, and we have our end of catalog sale out. So we have some really great, awesome specials at the moment that you can pop into a starter kit. So you can get to choose $235 worth of product. Anything that's on sale, any of the new catalog products can actually go into a starter kit today if you wanted to join my team. And we have free shipping today. So for anyone that just wants to pop an order in, free shipping for $65 and over. So Thank you very much for hanging out with me and crafting with me today. And I sometimes am a red hot mess. Sometimes I've got things everywhere and things are going crazy, but I absolutely love sharing crafting with you all. And thank you very much for hanging out with me and chatting with me. It's been a great, awesome morning. I will go live again. Maybe I did a later one in the night, which was really, really really, really good. I think it was Monday night or Tuesday night. Tuesday night it could have been. I jumped on at about 7 o'clock Queensland time, which was 8 o'clock New South Wales time, and I had quite a few people join me. So you never know. I might pop up and do a video at some time like that. You never know. So thank you everyone, and please keep crafting, keep being creative, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.